Hello friends, you are heartily welcome in this video of ours. Friends, in today's video, we are going to tell you such information which you will be stunned to hear. In the beginning, it may sound a little strange to you, but if you want to become rich, wealthy, you feel that people respect you, you are always worried about money and want to eradicate poverty forever, then watch this video completely. Friends, after all, which part of a woman's body should be pressed and sucked to suddenly get wealth? By pressing and sucking, which part of a woman do people become rich? Whichever man presses or sucks this part of a woman, Goddess Lakshmi always resides in his house, and the blessings of Mahalakshmi always remain. So friends, in today's video, we will tell you through a true story, which is that part of a woman which every man should press and suck. Incomplete information is like poison, so don't leave the video in between. Friends, once upon a time, a man named Gopal lived in a village. He was very upset with his wife, because his wife always taunted him on every small thing. What do you have? There is nothing to eat at home. Friends, his house was completely in poverty. He did not have a single rupee, and there was not even a grain to eat in his house. So friends, first of all, there was no food in the house. And on top of that, the taunts of his wife, he was very upset. He was not able to understand what to do. One day when he left his house on a deserted road, he was walking on a very deserted road. He saw an ascetic sadhu doing penance. He went and sat near him. When the sadhu finished his penance, Gopal started crying loudly in front of him. The sadhu asked Gopal, "What is your problem? Why are you crying? What is your problem?" Then Gopal said to the Sadhu Maharaj, "Oh Maharaj, I have a wife who taunts me daily that I am poor, so what should I do? No matter how much I do, I am not able to earn money. I had a small business. That too got ruined due to the troubles of my wife. She fights with me day and night. Now I am worried for even a single grain. There is nothing to eat in our house. Apart from this, the clothes to wear are also torn and old. But I explained to my wife that she should not taunt me, should not fight with me, but she does not listen at all. Sadhuji, this is the reason why I am very upset. This is the reason why I have left home and come here." Then the sage says, "Do not cry, son. I am going to tell you a work which will brighten your luck. You just have to press and suck this part of your woman shamelessly. Then suddenly money will start coming to your house. You will become rich in no time." Further, Sadhuji says, "Any man who presses or sucks this part of a woman, there is never a shortage of money in his house, and there is no fight in his house either. Whatever business he does, there is always progress in it." Sadhuji said, "Now I am going to tell you about those parts of a woman. Listen to it carefully and pay attention to it in your life." Then Gopal listens to Sadhuji Maharaj very carefully and says that, "Tell me this thing as soon as possible." Friends, then Sadhuji Maharaj looks at Gopal and smilingly says, "Look, Gopal, I will definitely tell you about that part. But to understand it well, you will first have to listen to a story." And Sadhuji Maharaj tells Gopal a story and tells him that a farmer lived in a town. He had many farms on which he used to work day and night. The farmer and his wife used to live in his house. The farmer and his wife loved each other very much. There was no fight or quarrel of any kind in his house. Because of this, Mahalakshmi always resided in his house. And his farms yielded so much that he was becoming rich day by day. There was so much love between the farmer and his wife that the people around used to get jealous of them. Slowly, the people of his entire village came to know that the farmer and his wife loved each other very much. Slowly, this news reached the king of that town. Friends, when the news of the farmer and his wife reaches the king also praises their love a lot. He tells everyone that a farmer and his wife live in our town who never fight. There is so much love between them that I have never seen such a thing in my life. Once the king announces in the whole town that all the people in this town will light a ghee lamp in their respective houses. The king's wife asked, "Why are you doing this? Why are you lighting a ghee lamp in everyone's house?" The king, after listening to his wife, says, "The lamp is a symbol of love. In whose house a ghee lamp is lit, there is always love in his house. And I want that the love that is in the house of the farmer and his wife should be there between every husband and wife living in our entire town. That is why I want to light a lamp in every house. The king's soldiers go and announce everywhere in the city that a ghee lamp should be lit in everyone's house throughout the night. Following the king's advice, everyone lights lamps in their houses. But as soon as it is midnight, the lamps in everyone's house are extinguished, but the lamp in the farmer's house keeps burning. Friends, the farmer's wife always lit the lamp, but she never listened to him. She always did as she pleased. She did whatever she felt like doing. But the farmer did not have any problem with this, because the farmer was very intelligent. The farmer thought that if he stops his wife, there will be unnecessary fights in the house. The farmer ignored many things so that love remains in his house. The king left his palace and was watching the view of the whole city. He saw that in the whole city, no one's house was lighting a lamp at midnight, but the lamp was burning in the farmer's house. Then the king says to his queen, "Look, the lamp is shining in the house of the farmer and his wife, but there is no lamp burning anywhere in the whole city." This shows how much love there is between the farmer and his wife. Then the king's wife tells the king that the love that exists between the farmer and his wife is because of the farmer's wife, and that is why there is so much love in his house. Friends, when the king listens to the queen, he says, "No, your thinking is wrong. The love that exists in the farmer's house is not because of his wife, but because of the farmer." The queen says that the farmer's wife is very intelligent. Your thinking is wrong, and this is the reason that there is never any fight in the farmer's house. The king says that the farmer is intelligent, and the queen says that the farmer's wife is intelligent. Friends, this continued for some time. There was a big fight between the king and the queen regarding this matter. After this, the king says, "We don't need to fight. Why don't we test the farmer and his wife? Everything will become clear." After fighting, both the king and the queen agreed on this, and both get ready to take the test. After that, the king goes to his palace and calls a soldier and tells the soldier that you go to the farmer and tell him whatever questions I am asking you. The soldier says, "Okay, Maharaj." The soldier listens to the king and goes to the farmer. At that time, the farmer's wife had gone to the fields, but the farmer was not well, due to which he did not go to the fields. At the same time, the soldier reaches the farmer's house and tells the farmer, "I have come from the royal court. The king has sent me." "Friends," the farmer says, "tell me how I can serve you. You sit down, I will bring water for you." Then the soldier says, "No, don't bring anything. I am the king's soldier. I have just brought news from the king." Then the farmer says, "Okay, tell me what news has the king sent for me?" The soldier says, "Look, farmer, the king has said that if you leave your wife, the king will reward you with many diamonds and jewels and twice the land you own. Apart from this, you will also be given half of the palace." But the answer the farmer gave is worth listening to. "Friends," the farmer said, "why don't you give me your entire palace, king? But I will not leave my wife. Go and tell your king that the farmer has said this." The soldier goes and tells the king everything. At this time, the queen was listening to the soldier's words. After listening to this, the queen said, "You have tested the farmer, but have not tested the farmer's wife. How can we find out who is wise in this way?" After this, the queen said, "Now I will also test the farmer's wife. Only when both are tested will we know who is wise." After this, the queen also called a soldier to tell my words to the farmer's wife. And remember to tell this only when the farmer is not there. The soldier asked, "Queen, tell me what you want to tell me." So the queen told the soldier everything. The soldier goes to the farmer's house and calls in his house. Then the farmer's wife comes out of his house and says, "Tell me what is the matter." So the soldier said that I have come from the palace. The queen has sent me. The farmer's wife said, "Tell me, why have you come?" Then the soldier said, The queen has said that if you kill your husband, the farmer, then the queen will give you a lot of diamonds and jewels, and you will also get half of the palace. Apart from this, all the land you have will remain yours, but the queen will also give you twice the land. Friends, on hearing this, the farmer's wife agrees and she says, "Okay, if the queen gives me all this, then I agree, I will kill my husband." Then the soldier asks, "How will the queen know that you have killed your husband?" Then the farmer's wife says, "The lamp that is burning in my house when I kill the farmer, I will extinguish it, only then you will know that I have killed the farmer." Now the soldier, after listening to the farmer's wife, goes to the palace and tells the queen everything. The queen is shocked to hear the farmer's wife's words. The king and the queen start hating women. At the same time, the king calls all the people of his city and says that, "I want that the farmer should not die because of me and my wife. You people do this. Go to that farmer's house and tell everything and save that farmer. Otherwise, the farmer's wife will kill him." Here the soldiers go to the farmer's house and think that the farmer's wife will kill the farmer at night and extinguish the lamp. Before that, we reach the farmer's house and save the farmer. Friends, as soon as the king's soldiers reach the farmer's house, they see that the farmer is lying dead. So the soldiers say to the farmer's wife, "You were told to kill the farmer at night, but why did you kill the farmer now?" Then the farmer's wife says, "I had to kill the farmer. I only had to extinguish the lamp at night. That's why I killed the farmer in the daytime." All the soldiers immediately run from the farmer's house to the palace and tell the king and queen everything. The king and queen become furious with anger. The king and queen tell their soldiers to capture the farmer's wife. The soldiers go and immediately capture the farmer's wife. The king asks the farmer's wife, "Why did you do this? You are a greedy woman. You love money." Then the farmer's wife replied and told that I had to kill the farmer earlier itself. I was just looking for an excuse, because the farmer's habits were very bad. He used to behave very badly with me. So the king said, "What did the farmer do?" So the farmer's wife replied, "He used to press the upper part of my nose with his finger, and the farmer used to do one more thing. That farmer used to touch the back of my ear with his tongue." Hearing this, the king is stunned. After telling this story, the sage calms down a bit. But after listening to this story, many questions start coming in Gopal's mind. Gopal asks the sage Maharaj that, "Maharaj, I did not understand one thing. Why did the farmer do such a thing?" He cannot stop himself and he asks the sage, "What does this mean?" So the sage answers this with a smile. The sage says, "The upper part of a woman's nose is considered very auspicious. That is why the one who does this work always becomes a rich man. The second thing is, the doors of luck open for any man who touches the back of a woman's ear with his tongue. He suddenly gets wealth. This happens because Goddess Lakshmi resides in the back of a woman's ear. When you do this, Goddess Lakshmi becomes pleased with you and gives you immense wealth. And you must have heard one thing, that women are considered to be the form of Goddess Lakshmi. This is the reason that in this world, the person who performs yagya is a pious work. His house is filled with wealth. He never faces shortage of money. He progresses in his job, business, or any other work. Friends, if you like this information, then like the video. And if you are new to the channel, then definitely subscribe. Write in the comment box, Jai Ma Lakshmi,